Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and I bring to you a very nice guide telling you exactly what things you should buy first, which rifles, sights, lures, anything, what you should get first as a beginner player. Because there is a lot of options. This is specifically guided towards more players that don't use DLC. If you use DLC, all the weapons that you buy in the DLC packs are going to be completely free, so you have to spend $0. But for my non-DLC friends, I got you. I can tell you exactly what you should buy first, so that way you can have a successful hunt when you first start out. Let's hop right on into it. We're just going to use this rock over here as an example. So this is the Ascent scope. When you zoom in, this is how close you can get. Now honestly, this isn't bad. You can take a shot, take a couple shots, and you will hit on target if you practice enough. However, something you're definitely going to want to buy as soon as possible is you're going to want to come here to rifle sights and come down here to the Hyperion 4x8x42 rifle scope. This is the best, in my opinion, the best non-DLC scope. Now the Odin is the best scope in the game right now, but the Hyperion is non-DLC unlike the Odin. And you may be asking, but what about the Argus? The Argus is super good. The problem with the Argus, in my opinion, is it zooms in too much. So this is the Hyperion here. So you can see I have a very good vision of the rock. Now with the Ascent, as you can see, that's how close I was able to get. But once you switch over to that Hyperion, you're able to see a lot more of the rock. Now if I switch over to the Argus, as you can see, you can get a way better zoom. But look how much that scope wiggles around. See how much that scope is wiggling around? That is not nice. It's especially hard to aim. Even when I'm holding shift, which on keyboard is basically just what you press to hold your breath, you can see how much it is still moving around. But if I switch back over to the Hyperion, hold shift, it barely even moves. Now, I would like to remind you, this is with the best skills and perks in my opinion. Full breath control and steady hands. I would just like to point that out, that is with all those perks, and it is still shaking around that much even when I'm holding my breath, and it's extremely hard to get back on target. It's definitely a struggle and by no means easy. So first thing you're going to want to buy is definitely going to be that Hyperion scope, and maybe down the line you can start getting the Argus, but in my opinion I just would not recommend taking too long of shots if you're going to do something like that. Now I'd say definitely the next thing you're going to want to get is going to be the 7mm break action. Now, actually I don't really buy this that much, but this is the 7mm break action rifle. So this here is the 7mm break action. There is a bolt action, but that's a DLC weapon, so we're not going to be discussing that in today's video. Now, this, in my opinion, is a very good rifle for those beginners that are looking for a very powerful rifle. Now, the best thing about the 7mm is not a 4-8 rifle, it is actually a 4-9. So as soon as you get this rifle, you can start jumping into those class 9 animals. And from the beginning, you actually don't have anything that you could use to take down a class 9 species. Now, I see the only problem I have with this rifle is this. You take a shot, and I'm going to press the trigger again. You guys are going to see what happens. Did that? There is nothing left in this gun. Now yes, I do have a faster reload time because I have the right perks, but you have to reload after every shot. So if you're kind of one of those people that wants to take follow-up shots, it's going to be a lot harder, but this is a very good non-DLC weapon. Probably the one that everyone is going to be needing if you are playing with absolutely no DLC. Now, you guys actually may be shocked by my next one on this list. So probably one of the other things that you're definitely going to want to be buying, and this is for everyone, even if you play with DLC, you are 100% going to want to buy this. It is just a set of binoculars. You may think it's nothing special. These are the Vantage binoculars. Now you may be asking, well, what's the problem with this? I can scout around and see my surroundings. Now, the reason these aren't as good is because when you come into the store and come down here to binoculars, you're going to see all these binoculars here. These are the Venture 5x30 rangefinder. This, in my opinion, you never will need to buy this. Now, yes, you can eventually, if you feel like you want that rangefinder, you can get it. But once you reach level 29, for $24,000, the Apex 7x42 binoculars are going to be the best option. Now, as you can see, these binoculars, they look way different than the Vantages. So here's the Vantages, and then here is the other one's the rangefinder. And as you can see, they actually have a rangefinder, so I can see how far away our good friend the rock is. 323.39 meters. If I place a waypoint over there, I go over here, there's where the rock is on the map, and I can now go over to the rock. Now, obviously, with this other set of binoculars, you can still place waypoints around it. That's not a special feature, but I'm just saying that this actually has a rangefinder. So once you reach level 29, definitely going to want to save up that $24,000, because these binoculars, the Apex views, are definitely going to be something that you are going to want to buy. They are 100% worth it. All right, now if you guys remember me saying, so those are honestly the Hyperion, and then you're going to want to get that 7mm, and then you're going to want to get those better binoculars. But you maybe, you can do those out of order. Obviously, Hyperion, you're definitely going to want to get first. 7mm, you're going to want to get. Obviously, you can't get the binoculars till you're level 29, so you might be able to hold off on those. But something you're definitely going to want to get is possibly this Sunberg 454. Now, it is free, because you cannot get the Rhino 454 until you have 3,100 rifle score. But yeah, this is the Sunberg class 4 to 9, and the best thing about this is it has, I'm pretty sure, 5 shots. That's 5 shots. These two have the exact same, and it is an impressive handgun. Now, the worst part about this, if you're rocking no DLC, come over to handgun sites, you're going to need to save up enough handgun score to get the Ghost Shock Red Eye 2x4x20 handgun scope. Now, obviously, if you are deciding to rock that Scopes and Crosshairs DLC, you're going to be getting the Hermes 3x7x33 handgun dash shotgun scope, which is a 3x7 instead of a 2x4. So definitely way better, but it is what it is. You can obviously rock the 454 without using any form of scope. I do it all the time, or I used to do it all the time back before the Scopes and Crosshairs DLC came out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this guy in my loadout here and lock him up with this. So as you can see, it zeros from 25, 50, and 75. And the best part is about this is you can take it out on your hunts where you're going to hunt some class 9 species, and you can just zero up to some Euro bison, just be like, hey, back off, bro. Just start absolutely blasting them and take them all down. And they do in fact have this quick reload system. I don't know if this is something you unlock down the way or if this is just something that everyone gets. I can't really remember. But yeah, I can't really remember if it's free for everybody. It was free for me. So that's definitely something you're going to want to pick up when you're a new DLC player. And the final thing of this episode is going to be your class 1 weapon. Now, something I would definitely recommend is something that it doesn't really make sense that much, because how are you going to hunt class 1 species? But when you first start out, you get that one loadout that everyone will get, and the things that come in that loadout are, I mean, they're okay. They work, but they obviously aren't the best, as probably could assume. And I'm about to explain why. The one shotgun that you get in your loadout is the Caversham Steward 12 gauge. This is not a bad little shotgun. My only problem with it is one thing. When you first start out, they give you buckshot. So you're gonna have to go run around and build up your shotgun score. Cause guess what? All you get is buckshot. Until you reach that score, you cannot get birdshot. But that's not really the point. Once you get enough to unlock that birdshot, it's gonna be way easier. But the birdshot thing's not the thing that you're gonna want to buy, because for class 1, what I would definitely recommend is the Cacciatore. This is the best shotgun in the game. Even with all the DLCs, there still has not been a shotgun that can beat this shotgun. It is extremely good. Pump action, the most shots out of any shotgun. It is a 6 shot. I'm not loading any bullets in there. Okay. It is the best. No matter what they release, this will still be the best one, unless they release obviously something better, but will always be the best. Now obviously when you start out, this Cacciatore is $48,000. not everybody can afford this right from the start. You're gonna want to build up your money. Obviously, you know, you're gonna need to hunt a lot, shoot everything that you see. Anything that gives you money, even if it's a female that doesn't give you any score, it is going to give you money. So you're definitely going to want to take it down to get that money. Yeah, it definitely does take some time to build up that score until you're going to be able to achieve all of these. Obviously, you guys will not be able to get all of these things instantly. It takes time to build up. You have to get 30,000 XP to get to level 60. So it takes a while. Now, obviously, some people are able to do it a little faster. When you've played this game before, you can do it faster. But when you're a brand new player, straight off, not knowing how to play the game, you're going to need to take time. You're going to miss shots. Even I still miss shots. It's not the best experience, but I still make mistakes in this game. So those are the probably 5 things that I would definitely recommend that you put into your loadout as fast as possible in the Hunter Call of the Wild. We'll just list those things off back real quick. So number 1, we got the Hyperion scope. Number 2, we got the 7mm break action, the Apex View binoculars. You're definitely going to want those in your loadout. They are extremely good. I'm using them right now. Anyways, so number 4 is going to be 454. Definitely want to put that in your loadout. And number 5 is going to be that birdshot cacciatore, as it is the best shotgun in the game. Now, I do just want to thank you all for checking out today's video. It really does make my day, and feel free to go join the Discord for any tips. I am willing to give you guys any tips. There is a questions section in there. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments or join the Discord and put them in the Discord. If you guys enjoyed, go check out some more content like this, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.